He caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell save he have the charagma or the subdermal. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Peace and salutation to you, Akim, Ogdias, pushing the truth in love and sincerity and in charity with all humility. Okay, this is the brother Yasharahla from the GMS Farmers Camp. Back at you with a brief lesson. Okay, so yeah, man, we got this news article right here. Okay, from Payments Dive. All right. Now, as you see, Fed Now. Okay, Fed Now. All right. This article. Okay, it reads: Fed Now goes live for banks, credit unions. Okay. So now when you hear about Fed, all right, you should think about the reserve notes. Okay, so Fed Now is a digital reserve note. Okay, a CBDC, which is central bank digital currency. Okay, so this is the U.S. Federal Reserve in their digital currency. Okay, so for those, all right, who didn't get it, okay, let me just show you. Okay, this right here become digital. Okay, this is in the Fed Now. Okay, which is their digital currency. All right, this. Okay, so now we're gonna get back into this article. All right, it's a lock here. Okay, you say the Fed's long-awaited instant payment system is arriving right on time this month, giving consumers and businesses a new route for speedier transactions. Okay, you see the Fed Reserve Board announced Thursday, which is today, the 20th of July 2023, that its new instant payment system Fed Now is live, allowing banks and credit unions to sign up for the real-time service. The Federal Reserve built the Fed Now service to help make everyday payments over the coming years faster and more convenient. Because we know this is what it is. Okay, it's convenient. Okay, for people. All right, that's why I brought out Revelation 13 and 16. Okay, because with you have this subdermal, things would be more convenient, things would be quicker. Okay, all right, but the Lord tell you not to take it, because if you take it, you'll be subject to them. You'll be controlled or given total control to these people, the elite, the devil. Okay, the elites of the world. Okay, it's saying the Federal Reserve Chair Jerome H. Powell said in a Fed release regarding the start. Over time, as more banks choose to use this new tool, the benefits to individuals and businesses will include enabling a person to immediately receive a paycheck or a company to instant access funds when an invoice is paid. So you see, everything is being quicker. Everything is being done to your convenience. Okay. Whereas as you take the chip, okay, the subdermal, you just wave your hand, and everything will be done quick. Okay. So this right here will lead to the subdermals, because see now, once you get everything set up, okay, this is like the software, right? So now what will come is the hardware, and the hardware will be implanted underneath your right hand, or in your hands, or on your forehead. Okay, so the things will be able to move quicker. You'll be able to get identified quicker. They'll be able to track you quicker. Okay, they'll be able to tell your body temperature, your heart rate. Okay, all these different things. Pull up your medical history, your medical files. See when last you been to the doctor. Okay, they'll be able to tell what you purchase. If you purchase a candy, to purchase a bag of chicken. Okay, they'll be able to tell you when you go to Wendy's or KFC or McDonald's, and what you purchase there. Okay, that's them having total control. Okay, so Fed now has been in the works since 2019 as the biggest upgrade to the US payment system in a half a century. 2019. Okay, now October 2019 is when, October, November, I think it is either November or December. That's when Qam Royal, okay, the C-19 broke out over there in Wuhan, China. Okay, so everything is being played out. Okay, and October 2019, all right, they ran a simulation, okay, of Qam Royal, either October 2019 or 2016, somewhere around there. Okay, they run a simulation of how this thing would react and how people would receive it. Okay, and then they come in with the juice. Okay, all right, to basically to see how you will react when the real thing to come. Okay, they say it's expected to not only speed up payments through banks, but also help the US catch up with other countries, including India and Brazil, that already have such system in place. So the scriptures say, and he calls it all, both small and great. Okay, so that's every country as well. Every man and woman, every male and female. Okay, but the goal is not to take it. All right, it's a big step for the Fed to take in implementing the new system, said Reed Lieutenant, who is executive director of the Faster Payment Council, which has been investigating and advocating for speedier payments in the US since 2018. You see, the council had done that work alongside the Fed, which is a member of the organization. Okay, the scripture tell you in I think it's Micah chapter 2, whereas they assemble together. Okay, as a matter of fact, let me just see if I can bring that up. And this is also a way where they destroying people. Okay, destroying houses. All right, destroying a man and his family. Micah 2:1. Woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in their power. It is in the power of their hand. So they come together. Okay, and the devices. All right, this device. You see, the council has done the work, that work alongside the Fed, which is a member of the organization. You see, the Fed said it expects that widespread use of the system would eventually allow for payments advanced, like workers getting paycheck faster and small business being able to better manage cash flow. Okay, now it ain't cash. It can be digital cash, right? It ain't the physical cash, but it'll be digital cash. You'll be able to manage it better by when you receive. Okay, you gotta scan it in the system, right? It will tell you your inventory and all that, okay, of your goods. Then, right, when you sell something, okay, when somebody pick it up, who have the chip, okay, they go to the counter or wherever, and then they just wave their hand, and then that get deduct out of there. Okay, it's being recorded on a digital letter on a blockchain, and so this is how they can use blockchain as well as a big major tool in this thing. You see, because blockchain is a digital ledger, which is a recorder. Okay, you won't be able to write down nothing no more. You won't write down nothing to say, look here, I tracking this, I tracking that. When you have a ledger. Okay, you see, while the Fed has pointed to July as the launch month for the new system since early this year, it has been mum about the exact date that it would flip the service on. So far, it has flagged 52 banks, service providers, and other entities as being involved as early certification participants in the system. So people to these banks and these credit unions, they don't jump on this thing. Okay? And we know how this devil go. They probably done tell them, like, yeah, you know what to do. Okay? Alright? You see 52 banks. Okay, and services providers. That's including unions as well. Okay? Alright? I have a PDF of a list of them would already join this, but I'm going to show it in short order. It has also been piloting Fed now with some of them since 2021. Okay? This involved as early adopters including JP Morgan Chase, the biggest US bank, as well as the US Treasury Department, and smaller banks such as Star One Credit Union and Bridge Community Bank. Service providers such as ACI Worldwide and the giant processors FIS and FistServe, FistServe were also certified early, as were some companies based outside the US, including Dutch payment processor Adyen and Swiss financial services companies Temenos. Okay, so we see all right, a lot of these banks and services already on Fed now at the early stages. So they're saying that as the years come, okay, it will get more better and more faster. All right, but we know how this devil go. Okay, all right. Now this person here, okay, Rodriguez. All right, I'm just gonna read this last piece right here. They say, it feels like a new product. It feels like a new product. Overall, I think the Fed has done just an outstanding job. So you know what they can do? They can push this out there hard. Okay, just like how we in the Bahamas, they pushing flicking $100 hard. Or they getting everybody on track. But the scripture tells us, okay, not to take it. All right. So let's get that. Revelation 14:9. Okay. It say, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark, Salah, and receive his stuffed animal in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the subdermal or the charagma of his name. Okay? So yeah, man, don't take this thing. Okay? Alright, Fred now is gonna lead you to this thing that goes in your right hand or in your forehead. Alright? So with that, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Shalom, and a Baba Ball.